Yeah, we're enjoying sunrise. It's around 6 something a.m. in Kenya, and you can see we are enjoying. Are you enjoying the sunrise?
Yeah, we are waiting to rise the sun.
Yeah, and you're ready for the thrill of wild animal.
Exactly. Our drive started just now.
All right.
See how it's going.
Yeah.
Fingers are crossed.
Be ready for. Make a wish. Which wild animal you want to see?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to see?
All five.
All five.
Yeah.
I think your wish will be granted. Yeah. Hey guys, you're good? You're ready for the thrill? Huh? Make a wish. Make a wish. Which wild animal you want to see? Everyone big five. You don't want to see less than that? Really? Make a wish. Which wild animal you want to see? Lion. Lion. Okay. You're gonna see it. What's up, guys? How are you doing? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, the only channel in Africa showcasing these hidden gems, and no TV is showcasing these hidden gems in Africa. How cool is that? So it is a high time for us as Africans to change the narrative. Africa is the dark continent. I'm here as a Dikose season trips to dispute Africa is not the dark continent. We are showing the side many TV out there they are not showing about Africa. Africa is the future, and I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. Everyone, the big continents are focusing on Africa. Why? They are investing in Africa. Why? Because the Africa is the future. Do you get that? Now, today we are talking about the big five. This is the interesting topic. I want you to take a seat. As you are taking a seat to watch this video to the end, kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share so that we can reach wide to the world. So guys, please help me by sharing and subscribing to the end. So let me take you through about the big five. The term big five originally referred to the difficult in hunting the lion, leopard, rhino, elephant, African buffalo. These 5 large African mammal species were known to be dangerous, and it was considered a feat by trophy hunter to bring them home. Did you get that? Okay, let's continue. Today, however, the expression takes on gentler form, referring to seeing the big five, not shooting them, during wildlife safari on Africa continent. Are we there? Are we together? The big five of Africa. The big five, which is lions, leopards, rhino, buffalo, and elephant, is a major draw card among safari goers. We will tell you how this term came out, where in Africa you can find the big five, and some fascinating details about each of the animal. Guys, as I told you, it's getting sweeter. Keep staying tuned. All right, which animal will take on? Lion? Why is the hefty hippo not counted among the big five? Which is the hardest animal to spot in wild? Africa has treasure found nowhere else in the world. The big five, these mighty and famous animals, the lion, elephant, leopard, rhino, and Cape buffalo, are one of the continent's biggest tourism magnets. Since let's face it, Who doesn't want to go on safari to see lion, elephant, and the rest of the cohort? What are the big five? The big five animals: lion, elephant, rhino, leopard, Cape buffalo. Did you know that the big five aren't actually the five biggest or heaviest African animals? Hippo are 3 times heavier than Cape buffalo, for instance. So why are they called big five? This is the question. Please, as you are listening what I'm trying to tell you, subscribe, like, comment, share, so that we can reach the rest of the world, as I'm taking you through why are they called the big five. How cool is that? The term big five was coined in the late 19th century by colonists in Africa to indicate wild animals they considered the hardest and most dangerous to hunt on foot. These animals are considered so dangerous because of how ferocious they become when injured or cornered. This means the big five aren't the big or heaviest animals. Did you get that? Why are they big five? The big five live in Africa, the region that have all of the big five game are Southern and Eastern Africa. This is where you can go on safari and see all the big five game in the wild. But we get that what you actually want to know is which country you can visit to see the big five, right? Well, here is the list in alphabetical order: Angola, Botswana, DRC Congo, Kenya, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, Rwanda, South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Zambia. Not all of these countries, however, are ideal for a safari. The reason varies from safety and security to the number of each of the big five species. So let's discuss the best countries for an epic big five game drive safari. You get that? Stay tuned as I'm taking you through. Let me take this opportunity to give you the details about this wild animal. Why are they big five?
Today we are in Masai Mara and we are doing a game drive since morning. We have seen so many animals today. We saw lions, we saw cheetah chasing and hunting the wild beast. We saw the wild beast migration. We saw the big elephants. We saw hippos, crocodiles, and what else? We saw everything. So it's a beautiful, beautiful day today. Amazing. And the highlight was the wild beast migration. It was just awesome to see millions of wild beasts going from one location to another, and how sync they are, how fast they are. It was just out of the world experience. Awesome day.
You want to come back again?
Yes, okay, for sure.
Thank you.
Let me take you through about the destination about this big five safari destination in Africa, where you can see these wild animals at their environment, not in the zoo. While there are several countries where you can go see the big five and have great safari, we have put together an exclusive list of only the very best countries for this. These are countries where it is pretty safe for tourists. They are a fantastic national park to visit, and the big five can be found in abundance. We have also included a few odd details about each that we think you will find helpful or interesting. Let's start with the countries, which are the best destinations for Africa Big Five Safari. Botswana. This is one of the very best countries for Big Five Safari. Chobe National Park is one of the world's best game parks. Kenya, a great Africa safari destination and home to the famous Masai Mara National Reserve, where you can see great wild migration at a certain time of the year. Namibia, Etosha National Wildlife Park is a real bucket list must. It is massive salt pan, gets flooded every year, attracting countless game and birds. It doesn't, however, have buffalo. For this, you must head to the Capri Strip. South Africa. There are so many wonderful game parks in South Africa, the most famous being Kruger National Park. Tanzania, one of the very best countries for an African safari. If not the best, it is home to the famous Serengeti National Park, where you can see the great wildlife migration. There are also incomparable Ngorongoro crater. Uganda is excellent for uncrowded safari. You can see rhino in the wild, but you can visit up close at Ziwa Rhino. 2, which is exciting, and it also has a gorilla treks. Zambia. Kufue National Park is a real gem, and you can see pangolins here too. A bonus of a Big Five safari in Zambia is the opportunity to see the mighty Victoria Falls too. So let's look at the Big Five. We find that many people know which animal constitutes the Big Five, but they are surprised to learn how little they are actually known about them. For instance, there are 2 kinds of African elephants. The only one is the Big Five, and rhino have very poor vision, relying on smell and sound to know what animals are around them. Let's start with this Big Five animals, and we are starting with lion. Stay tuned. Ever heard lion referred as the king of the jungle? It is funny name since lions don't live in jungles. They live in grassland, savanna, scrubland, and hill country. It might also be surprising to learn that lions are laziest of the big cats. They sleep and rest for 16 to 20 hours a day. And is still the king of the jungle. Okay. Lion. Here are 5 things we bet you didn't know about the lion. Lions are happy to scavenge for food, often stealing what has been killed by hyena, wild dogs, cheetahs, or leopards. They can survive for 4 or 5 days without water by absorbing the moisture in the stomach of prey. Lioness hunt in the semicircle, which the weaker ones on the flank bringing the prey into the center of the stronger wants to take down. The name of male lion helps to protect its neck during the fight. A lion roar can be heard from up to 8 kilometers away. They roar to locate other members of the tribe. I know you didn't know about that. Oh, this is interesting. Lion, the biggest enemy after human, are hyenas. Did you know the hyenas have stronger jaws than any other mammal? Cape buffalo have also been known to kill lions. On occasion, usually, if they feel threatened. It is mostly lion cubs who are in danger, as they are targeted by hyenas, leopard, jackals, and even non-related male lions taking over the leadership of their pride. In fact, lion cubs have mortality rate of 60 to 70%. We are continuing. Sleep in trees. In fact, only handful population in Uganda and Tanzania can be found to climb trees. Researchers aren't sure why exactly this is the case. So far, they only have theories. If you want to see climbing lion, and who doesn't, we recommend heading to Lake Manyara National Park, Tangira National Park in Tanzania, or to Queen Elizabeth National Park in Uganda. Following Alice, we lead safari to all these parks. So to give us shout if you want to learn more about a trip. So we are still on lions. Lions. You can see lions throughout Southern and East Africa. Tanzania has the largest population of lions of any country, with an estimate 14,000 to 15,000 individuals of all its reserves. Serengeti National Park has the most lions, and you are pretty much guaranteed to see pride of lion on safari there. Did you know about lion? Did you know about lion? Now you know. Let's talk about elephants. Did you know there are actually two kinds of African elephant? The bush elephant and the forest elephant. When you go on safari to see big five, you are going to see bush elephant, also known as savanna elephant. Forest elephants, which are smaller, live in the forest of the West Africa and Congo basin. Elephants are believed to be as smart as chimpanzee and dolphins. Here are some facts about African bush elephant. The African bush elephant, Lazondauta africana, is the largest and heaviest land animal. You probably already knew that. It is larger than both the forest and Asian elephant. Their tusks start growing when they are 1 or 2, 3 years old. They never stop. They can live for 60 to 70 years in the wild. Adults eat about 230 kg, that is equivalent to 500 lb of vegetation a day. Elephants are herbivorous through and through. Adults, other than parents, also help to look after calves. The herd are often led by matriarchs who have wickedly good memories, which helps them to know who is a friend and who is an enemy. Baby elephants are cutest. Yes, that's a fact. Hi. African elephants live through sub-Sahara Africa, from South Africa as far north as Ethiopia. Botswana is believed to have more elephants than any other country, which makes it great destination for viewing elephant in the wild. Some of other countries that popular among safari goers and have large elephant population are South Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, Zambia, Namibia, Uganda. Did you know elephants don't have sweat or sebum glands, so they cover themselves in water or mud to keep cool. The crack in their skin helps them to retain moisture. Did you know that? Another interesting wild animal I want to take you through is rhino. The rhino does anybody ever put in the effort to say rhinoceros anymore is a favorite animal to see on Africa safari. It is crazy heft alone makes it fascinating. Then there are those clunky feet, tiny eyes and narrow tipped ears, and don't get us started on calves. A baby rhino is just too cute. Interesting rhino facts. Here are handful interesting facts about rhino. Rhino have pretty poor eyesight, but the hearing and sense of smell are excellent. Their horns are made of thousands of compressed strands of keratin, similar to human fingernails. It is very hardy but can be split during fights. Rhino literally scream if they are scared. Let's go on. Black rhino. There are two kinds of African rhinos. Black rhino and the white rhino. The easiest way to tell if it is black or white rhino is to look at the shape of its mouth. Black rhino have pointed upper lip used to pick leaves and fruits off trees and shrubs. White rhino, on the other hand, have wider, square-lipped mouth used for grazing grass. White rhinos actually earned their name because English settler to South Africa misinterpreted the Afrikaans word wide, which means wide, to mean wide. Did you know that the black and the white rhino are actually same color of gray? White rhinos are the biggest animal by far. Adult male weigh 1,800 to 2,500 kg, while adult male black rhino only weigh 1,550 kg. Black rhino have two long horns, while white rhino have a long horn and shorter one. Black rhinos are more dangerous. Alone, that of the big five, not the white rhino. This is because the animal dumped the big five were the ones that were considered most dangerous to hunt on foot. Even though white rhino can be twice the size of black rhino, The latter is more aggressive. If, however, white rhino and black rhino were to clash, the white rhino's superior size and strength could likely give it the victory. Fun fact, baby black rhino always run behind their mothers, while baby white rhinos run in front of their mothers. Oh, interesting. Unfortunately, there are nearly as many rhinos as there once was, thanks to humans. Widespread hunting and poaching has led to the black rhino becoming critical endangered. There are only about 5,500 left. So guys, stop poaching. As to white rhino, there are actually two kinds, the northern white rhino and the southern white rhino. The northern white rhino is extinct in the wild, and just two specimens live on the reserve in Kenya. The southern white rhino is the subspecies you can see on safari. Its numbers are 18,000 and its status is near threatened. Visiting the parks and reserves that are home to rhinos is one way to help protect the future of the magnificent animals. There are also many fantastic international and local organizations that you could support. For example, Save the Rhino, Help Rhino, and Rhino Orphanage. Rhino aren't popular as the other big five game, given that they are endangered, the black rhino, and threaten the white rhino. In fact, it is because of the rhino alone that some African countries boosting great wildlife can market themselves as having the big five. The table below shows countries where you can see black, white rhino. Here are countries where you can see the rhinos. Black and white rhino. Botswana, Kenya, Namibia, South Africa, Swaziland, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Black rhino, Malawi, Tanzania. White rhino, Uganda. So I'll be taking you through another interesting wild animal in Big Five club. Let me take you to number 4 of the Big Five, leopard. Leopard are notoriously hard to spot on safari. They are by far the hardest of the Big Five to find. Not only do they like to mostly hang out in trees, but the spot and resorts on their fur help them blend with the leaves. Further, they are mostly solitary creature, so you are looking for just one lone creature. If you do manage to spot a leopard on safari, you are one of the lucky ones. Traveling with a real good safari guide like the course season trips improves your chances of seeing them by the way. How cool is that? 5 things you didn't know about the leopard. The African leopard is a fascinating creature. Here are some of the facts probably you didn't know. Leopard can see even 7 times better at night than humans. 90 is when they go hunting. A group of leopard is called a lip of leopard. So poetic. The tail of leopard is almost as long as its body. They can carry up 3 times of their own weight. The reason they drag their prey up into trees is to keep hyenas and lions from trying to steal it. Incredible, rare, but every now and then a black African leopard is born. The spots are still there, but excessive melanin makes the fur black. Leopards are very adaptable and live throughout Africa, though they are rare in North and West Africa. Most people wanting to go on Big 5 safari head to one of the countries in Southern and East Africa, and you can find leopards there. I'm taking you on the last Big 5 animal, which is Cape buffalo. The Cape buffalo is considered the most dangerous of the Big 5 game by hunters. Why are they often birds on the back of the buffalo? This is another interesting thing. I know many people they don't know. The different species of small birds like kettle, egrets, and mandehakas can often be seen perched on buffalo backs. Sometimes the birds are even sitting by their ears and eyes. This is symbiotic relationship whereby the birds eat annoying vermin. Occasionally, however, buffalo will give itself vigorously shake if it is grows tired of the each hiker's attention. Other fun fact about Cape buffalo. Shame. The Cape buffalo is the least popular of the Big 5 when we ask everyone that follows the course season trips of the Big 5, the most wants to see when on safari. Every animal got mentioned save the buffalo. It just doesn't have the myth and allure of the compatriots. They said the Cape buffalo made it into the Big 5, the least because the hunters knew something important about it. It is ferocious. In fact, they considered the Cape buffalo to be the most dangerous of all the Big 5. Hooded buffalo have been known to actually ambush and pursue hunters. Also, our own Fabian seen a numerous herd of 700 or so buffaloes is something to be really excited about. It is a scale of the herd that's so mesmerizing. The Cape buffalo is considered the most dangerous and the Big 5 game hunt. Okay, let me say about the Big 5 Cape buffalo is 4 times stronger than hawks. Cape buffaloes are so fierce that they occasionally kill lions when feeling threatened. Male buffaloes are around 100 kg heavier or average than female and can grow to 800 kg. The Cape buffalo is the only species of the kettle and buffalo family to naturally occur in Africa. The hide can be 2-inch thick in places. A calf can stand within 10 minutes of being born. Cape buffalo. It's not hard to find Cape buffalo on an African safari. They live throughout Southern and East Africa from South Africa all the way to southern Ethiopia. Other popular animals to see on safari. An Africa safari isn't it just seeing the big five. Of course, other animals high on the collective watch list are people. Africa safari isn't it just seeing this big five. We have other animals at watch list, which are wild beasts. Like in Kenya, you will see the wild beast migration from July to October, and cheetah, zebra, all kind of antelopes, giraffe, hyena, crocodile, jackals, warthog, and more. Some of the rare finds which are super exciting to see include wild dogs, caracoles, serval cats, and African wild cats. In fact, did you know the rarest animal to see on Africa are the hadwa, advak, ani, badger, serval cats, and pangolins. Honey buggers, servals, and hardbacks are among the rarest animals to spot on Africa safari. I think this video, it is helpful and it is meaningful, and it has enlightened you to know more about Africa, big five, and other animals. In the next episode, we'll be talking about other animals. So while when you are coming to Africa wild safari, it's not only about the big five. So guys, let's say we'll pause from here, and we'll see you to the next episode and to show you more about this great continent. So I'll tell you, share this to reach wider and to show the world how beautiful Africa continent it is. It has been our initiative to showcase Africa in a positive way and to say Africa is the future. Go and enjoy. And we really mean, when you come to Africa for your holiday, you'll have the maximum. First of all, our currency compared to other currency like USD dollar, Canadian dollar, sterling pound, and euro. Here, with good euros, all those currencies which are foreigner. When you come to Africa, you will have the best and you will live like a king. So this is the destination which is cheaper and it is giving you more. Like in terms of the wild animal, in terms of the luxury resorts, the hidden gems, it is the best place to be and have your holiday. How cool is that? So guys, see you soon in our next episode. Please subscribe, like, share, and reach wide and show the world how beautiful African continent it is. It's not no longer the dark continent. So guys, thank you so much for your support, and keep us updating what you want us to talk about, and we'll be always taking you through what the topic you want us to talk. Thank you so much, and I love you so much. Thank you guys. See you soon. Guys, if you're coming to Africa, I want for you to be on the safer side of increasing your chances to spot the big five. Because everyone who comes to Africa wants to see the big five. And I want to give you the countries which you are 100% to see the big five. How cool is that? So the rating for the major African safari countries. Number 1, Botswana. Number 2, Tanzania. Number 3, Zambia. Number 4, Zimbabwe. Number 5, Kenya. Number 6, South Africa. Number 7, Namibia. Number 8, Uganda. Number 9, Rwanda. Number 10, Swaziland. Number 11, Mozambique. Number 12, Malawi. These are countries you'll never miss to see the big five. Only in the Course Season Trips channel, showing you or giving you very informative information like this. So keep subscribing, guys. Thank you.